Reptide here. Going to be talking about the Second Amendment today, and I know a lot of people have been talking about it, and there's been fights about it. But I'm going to go over it from my perspective. It states a well regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Let's start with each section. A well regulated militia, meaning the militia is controlled, so it's not harassing people, not killing people, and just making sure they're not treating the citizens they're supposed to protect in a bad manner. I have seen someone try to use the well regulated part of this to try to justify violation of the Second Amendment being necessary to the security of a free state, which help is to meaning each state can have their own militia, which these were replaced by the National Guard, from my understanding, and the right of the people to keep and bear arms, meaning it doesn't matter what arm they are, we're allowed to have them, and that includes like swords, knives, flails, trebuchets, and so it doesn't say what kind of arms we have, but it does. This also pertains to firearms. I think just pertains to all arms. And there is some stipulations that I can probably agree with people not owning, but we'll go to the next thing, and then I will talk about things that can be regulated and stuff like that, but shall not be infringed, meaning the government has no power to take away our right to keep and bear arms. No, and that means state, local, and federal agencies have no right to. They have no way of hindering our right to keep and bear to own firearms or owning kind of arms. Now I can understand, like, let's go to the example of a trebuchet. Yeah, you shouldn't have a large one in when you live in town because those things throw stuff far, along with catapults, and carrying swords around. That's just a little overboard. But carrying a fixed blade knife that is not even a foot long, I understand. That's okay. Carrying around rifles, shotguns, yeah, you don't need to be carrying around those unless you're going hunting or going to go shoot at a tiger range. But I believe in being able to carry a handgun for your protection and the protection of those you care about, and even people you don't care about. Like, we walk into a mall and someone is trying to kill people with a weapon. Yeah, but and like rocket launchers, grenades. Yeah, I can understand people not having those because in the event they do something stupid, they can end up hurting more than just themselves. Like if someone were to pull the pin on a grenade and lose the spoon in their own house, they could kill everyone in their house. And sometimes limiting firearms for those under 21, I can almost see it because there's not much known about them and they don't have a history. But in the event they join the military, some things should be just waived. Like the age requirement should be waived because they have been trusted by the government to use a semi-automatic weapon. And then there's also the 22, a 22 caliber rifle. Those do not have. Those are less likely calibers people want to use for shooting for self-defense because it requires such an accurate shot to actually do enough damage to kill something. And the little one's got a bit of a cold. But there's tables we can come and talk to about this, about different things when it revolves around this amendment. But the government has no authority to completely ban the ownership of firearms. And they cannot ban the magazines that come with them. I will see you next time.